Hey guys, this is Jezza back again with another war recap. I had the privilege of coming over here to the Clash Babes versus Clash Beaus turkey roast, and looks like the Clash Babes pulled it out by percentage. So it was a very close war, very hard fought. And I'm going to get right into the replays here. I'm going to start over on the Clash Beaus side because it's rare that you see those 3 stars there up on the number 1 base, or any Town Hall 11 for that matter. So I'm going to go ahead and hit roll this. This is Boy Gucci coming in. Starting everything off with the baby drag funnel. Got the queen walk going. Slow it down a little bit. Don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So got the Grand Warden down. And it looks like we're doing mainly a mass bowler attack, but with some funneling troops there. So continuing to work the way around the base. And just laying that nice funnel. Got the baby drag working at the top. And gets the CC pull. Poison goes down. Still haven't deployed any bowlers yet. Should be coming up here in a second. Golems go down and the eagle's activating, but it looks like the queen's going to get there pretty quick. Take that eagle out before it can do too much damage. Another rage down on the bowlers and just working their way around the outside there. So just a whole group of bowlers. Still has all the abilities of all the heroes. Nice little loon drop there on the outside. Looks like might get that tower. Beautiful. And still has all the abilities available. So lots of troops left. All the heroes are still. Is he even going to use this ability? Yeah, finally. Thought he was going to swag the ability. That would have been really something. But at this point, just wrecking the core. Taking a walk down towards the south. And there's just too many troops to stop. So, there's nothing that you're going to do on something like that. Just a really well thought out, really nice attack here. And he ends up with the 3. So most of the attacks I'm going to show are going to be from the Babe side, but that one was definitely worthy of a replay anytime you get a 3-star on a Town Hall 11. Speaking of which, when I came over here to get ready to start the to look at the attacks and stuff, it looked like the Babes might be in a little bit of trouble because there was that 3-star, and that can really make the difference. But this is the attack that I think really turned everything around, because this is another Town Hall 11 on 11 3-star. ODB coming in here with the mass bowlers, and this tied it up. It gave them, it was like the equalizer here, able to, it's a little bit lower level Town Hall 11 than the other one, but Town Hall 11 3-star is a Town Hall 11 3-star, and they weren't able to get any more on the other side. So this really came in handy here. Bowlers in the core continuing to do work. Queen's still got her ability at this point, and both in front of towers down. Still a lot of bowlers left. Bowlers working their way around the outside with those healers. Really clutch there, taking down that cannon. Well, didn't quite get the cannon. So at this point, just the Grand Warden with that incredible reach, and the Queen left. Some trash buildings, and then you've got a few point defenses at the bottom, but you have a level 40 Queen with her ability and some healers in real good shape here. So just working their way around towards the bottom, and speed it up here, because you're not going to do very much to stop a Queen with her ability, and when you got three or four healers left. and that's all that's left. So very nice job there, ODB. I think that was probably the most crucial hit when it came in. And that'll bring us down here to Lise. Is it Lise? Yeah, Lise's attack on Dominant. And this attack was a wrecking. It was a 9.5 or... Yeah, I think it was 9.5 versus 9.5. But still, I mean, at the end of this attack, you're going to see it could have gone ahead and attacked another base. There was so many troops left. So just a really well executed, looks like Shattered Hobo attack here. Got the bowlers in, really nice funnel created. Gets a really nice jump placement. And we're going to see, I think, a rage go down here pretty quick once that town hall goes down and the CC gets pulled. And then we're just going to see, yeah, there we go. So then the bowlers just go crazy. The poison goes down, gets the bowlers there into the middle. And at this point, you've got the hog. You still got all those hogs and 3 heals and like 50% of the base down already. So really good way to start everything out. Got the healers and the wizards in there doing some cleanup already in the back. Still 2 pocket heals, 63% of the base down. Dumping the rest of those hogs in. Still has the king with the ability. Just working their way around, and then it dropped the last heal spell. I mean, probably could have swagged one of those if it wanted to, but she chose to go ahead and throw that down. But just a lot of hogs and a lot of bowlers left over. That was beautiful. The king still at almost full health. And this was a legit hit. So nice job there, Elise, on that hit. I'll go ahead and fast forward and let these hogs go into overdrive here. All right. Next, I'm going to show number 19 was really cool. And I apologize, my voice is pretty hoarse. I've been a little under the weather, but this is what you get, you know. So this attack was super cool, a P.E.K.K.A. walk. And it almost hurts to say that, because I think that folks that have been into war for quite some time, the word P.E.K.K.A. has become a bad word. Like, it's, it's because of the Go Wipe and everything else, but it was really cool. Now that to see this, now that P.E.K.K.A.s don't get double damage or however much they got from extra damage from the Teslas, they can truly be a force at Town Hall 9. The level 3 P.E.K.K.A.s are pretty strong, coupled with other troops. Got some bowlers going in here. I really like the creativity on this particular attack. P.E.K.K.A.s are just marching around the edge. Got that whole side kind of cleared out there. And just kind of marching around here. I'm going to speed it up a little bit so we can get to where the hogs go in. Puts a giant down. And hogs start to trickle in here. Got the lava hound in the CC there. Hogs are distracting, which is very helpful here. Finally, the queen locks on, which is always annoying because she's just going to sit there and hit away at that lava hound for about 5 minutes. Drops the poison there. The pups are really the only thing that could hurt this raid at this point, but just too many troops left over. Even though those pups are chasing the hogs, just aren't going to be able to do the job in time. So really nice job by Eve Bell there. Really like that attack. Very different. Love to see different types of attacks. So going down here, the next attack I'm going to show is number 21 here, Ainsley. And this attack is one of those Gobolalo attack. So nice getting the funnel created there. Dropping a couple of golems to create the funnel. I really like the fact that um, she used the quake here. Very nice quake placement. Gets through all of those walls. Had to be placed perfectly, and it was. So very nice job there with the quake. Got the bowlers going in. Perfect funnel created. Maybe a little bit early there on that rage. But everything seems to be getting in there pretty quickly there. So King's about to hit the ability, taking down that expo there. Queen goes in, starts deploying the loons in a clockwise motion here. Another hound in, more loons down there, just working the way around the base. Still has the queen up in the core, and the queen's going to come in big and knock out this air D here in a second before it's able to wreck the raid. It does take out that lava hound, but the queen's right there and still is able to keep those pups up, which is really helpful for the cleanup on this base. So now it's just a matter of the loons going around and cleaning everything up. And that was a really pretty attack there by Ainsley. Nice job there. So now this particular war, I know the rules were you had to attack. Each player had to attack their date. So that kind of changed things up a little bit. But the next attack I'm going to show here, I'm going to go on over here to the other side and show this one. And this one, I really got excited when I saw it because it reminded me of when I was at Town Hall 9. This is just a straight shattered Goho. And he even deploys it with the Asian wall style over here from the right. And I like when I see these more and more, especially now. It's a little bit more spammy than your normal attack, but I love the amount of power you get out of the hogs when you keep them all together. And that's what he's able to do here. You see all the hogs go in here from the side, got the heels down, and you just get so much more value out of them if you can find a way to deploy them and keep them together. So he's got just tons of hogs. And you're able to use the spells to your advantage more that way as well. You know, you get all the heal instead of, 3 hogs under a heal. And so look at all these hogs that are left to just clean up here. So very nice attack there by Karam. I believe he's from North Remembers, if it's not a different person. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's from North Remembers. Very cool. Very cool attack there. Next, going to get on over here and we're going to check out Lisa 256, and I'm showing this replay because I'm a Rice fan. We just warred against I guess Lisa was in that war too. She just has a different name in North Watchers, but just warred against them in the rated last week. A lot of fun. They came out on top, but been a fan of these guys ever since I heard them on the Clash in the North podcast with Colonel Mustard and Fatty and everybody. It was a really good show. They were very entertaining, and I'm a Rice fan, so what can I say? So really nice attack here. Just Queen walking around, got the hogs and bowlers going. Got that hound there, just taking all the wizard fire, but and hound pop starts attacking the hogs, but thankfully she had most of the work done there, and they didn't really affect the raid too much. Just taking out these last few buildings here, and that's it. It's game over. I don't know where. Oh, there's a builder hut in the corner. So taking that out, really nice queen walk there all the way around, and I don't know what to say. I just have I'm a fan. Now moving on to number 30 here. And I had to show this one because my buddy River Rambo got wrecked. River Rambo is part of the Clash Files family, really good dude. But Alex got the better of him on this attack. Looks like a shattered hobo here. So goes in with the golems and the bowlers there, right there into the core. I need to slow this down. I'm rushing these attacks, but there's so many to show. And I don't want you guys to be here an hour. So starts trickling the hogs in. Got the heal left. Still has 10 hogs, left, 50% of the base down. Queen with the ability. Got the golem up there tanking. Really nice heal placement there. Was able again to get a lot of hogs under the heal. So it's super important if you can place your heals or whatever spells where you can get the most possible troops under it. It's gonna be the better, use of the spell rather than getting 2 or 3 hogs or 1 or 2 bowlers or whatever under that spell. So really nice work there. Just working the way through. Got the wizards drop for cleanup. You got 5 or 6 hogs left. The queen with all of her little archers running around, and just a nice hit here. So great job by Alex Clash Babes on my buddy River Rambo. Next one, I've got one more. Got cut off there, but back into the action here. So this is the last attack I'm going to show by the bows here. It's a nice little old school Pinto Alum by Baseaholic. And he's coming in here at the bottom with his heroes, some wizards, baby drag, just taking out the heroes and the clan castle. And then he's going to just start dropping hounds and loons all around, going in a clockwise motion. So pretty straightforward, but I just love to see this. I could never really attack very well in the air when I was at Town Hall 9, so I really respect those who can do that. I'm definitely more of a ground attacker. I can do some baby drag stuff and some drag stuff, but for the most part, I'm a ground person. So when people can get the timing right and everything, it's such an art form even. So really nice attack here. He's got some, looks like he's didn't pop all his hounds. Got 1 or 2 left. Can't tell if he's got 1 or 2. Looks just like he's got 1, but really nice, working his way around there. And now at this point, it's just all clean up. So those loons are going to go around and get the rest of the base. And that is that. So really nice job there by Baseaholic. And gets that 3-star there. So a couple more attacks I want to show on the babe side here. I'm going to go down to number 37. And this is Squeak from the Midwinters family. And I am also a huge fan of Midwinters. They are my pick for the CFL. CFL. Ash did the same thing in his video. The CWL. I don't know why. I just love Midwinters. Always have. Always will. But anyway, she does a really nice queen walk here. I really like what she does with the bowlers down here at the bottom. Bowlers are about to go in just a minute down here by the king. And usually I like to see rage on bowlers, but she has a really unique and really cool little use of the heal spell here down at the bottom. Gets that air defense, and yeah, here comes the king and the bowlers, and just keeps those bowlers up, gets the king, keeps him in good health, as well as those Valks. Really good usage of that spell. And then the bowlers just continue to work their way around and clean up. And they're pretty protected the whole time, never really get touched too much. So Really like that usage of spells on this particular attack. Queen still has her ability. Got 50 something percent of the base down. Still some pocket hogs and a couple loons. And this is over. There's just not enough. Troll Tesla back there in the back, but just not enough to keep from rolling over this base. So really nice attack. Still has the ability, isn't going to need it, and doesn't use it. So she does use it. She does use it to end that raid, but really nice job there by Squeak. So very nice. And then the last attack I'm going to show is number 45 here. It was on number 45. And it was Khaleesi Jewels. And it is a unique attack. Got a couple golems here. I'm going to start out with the Zap Quake. Or just the Zap. And gonna come in here with a couple golems, some wizards to create a funnel, and then the heroes go in with the bowlers, and just gonna go in here and try to take out some of these air defenses so that the dragons can just do some work. So the dragons are started up here at the top. Got the queen right there shooting at them. They're gonna lock on her and take her down. Still got the heal. And the dragons are working their way around. Just have the one air defense there left, and it has very little life left, and that bowler takes it down. Queen and the bowlers are going to take out that last archer tower, and there's just too many dragons left. So they're level 4 dragons, so they're pretty tanky. Going to be able to take out the rest of these defenses here. Got the heal down on that one dragon, keeping it up while it's taking out the Expo, and just have that one archer tower which is about to go down. To worry about, nothing to worry about really. And it's just a really nice, really unique attack. Love when I see dragons or something like that used to 3-star the Town Hall 9s. It's very cool. So very nice attack there by Khaleesi Jewels. Really cool war. Very, very close. The bows put up a good fight. But the babes just, they did a better job overall, especially when you look at the top. There was a couple of Town Hall 11s that they weren't able to get anything, any more than just the 1 star on, which was really big. Since they ended up in the tie. And then again, ODB comes through with the 3-star there on the Town Hall 11. But looks like it was a lot of fun. I got here at the end of this war to start kind of getting this all together. And they were very gracious to let me come over. So I just want to thank Jet for allowing me to come over and do this war recap. Thank Amazing Grace for kind of being my go-between and finding out, making sure everything was cool. But the babes were great as always, and look forward to seeing them in a war real soon. But they did roast the turkeys on this one, so hope you guys enjoyed the recap. Until next time, this has been Jezza, and I still haven't come up with a catchy little catchphrase. Someone suggested something today, but I can't remember what it was, so I'm gonna take a sip of this whiskey and I'm out. Have a good night. Or day, or whatever time it is.